Albania offers a lot of advantages such as a warm climate, low cost of living, excellent cuisine and diverse nature. But join me on a trip to Albania to appreciate the full range of advantages of this small country in the west of the Balkan Peninsula. And let's start with the low cost of living. The cost of living in Albania is significantly lower compared to many Western European countries. This includes not only rent or real estate prices, but also daily expenses such as food, transportation, healthcare and leisure activities. If you live off 3,000 euros a month in Berlin, you only need about 1,680 euros a month for the same quality of life in the Albanian capital Tirana. Thus, life in Albania is over 55% cheaper than in Berlin, which results in more freedom and a more generous lifestyle. Upside number 2 is the diversity of nature in the country. Albania is a country of truly exceptional natural beauty. It offers an impressive variety of landscapes, from sandy and pebble beaches on the coast to picturesque lakes and rivers to majestic mountains in the Dinaric Alps. Albania is home to over 3,250 species of plants, which is about 30% of the total flora in Europe. And this is despite Albania being so small. It also has impressive natural parks, such as the Teth National Park in the Albanian Alps. So this country, thanks to the biodiversity, the many national parks and nature reserves, gladly invites all visitors to go hiking. The climate in Albania is generally mild and pleasant, with warm sunny summers and mild rainy winters on the coast. This can be especially attractive to people who are tired of rainy Europe and who prefer a warmer climate with more hours of sunshine. Albania enjoys over 2,500 hours of sunshine per year, compared to around 1,700 hours per year in the German capital. So climatically, Albania also has a lot to offer. And we haven't even touched Albania's culture yet. It is rich in history, which is reflected in music, dance, art and cuisine. Albanians are known for their hospitality and their willingness to welcome foreigners. But apart from that, in Albania the word has a great meaning. In Albanian, the term beza literally means to keep a promise. Someone who acts according to the principle of beza is someone who keeps his word, someone who can be trusted with his own life and that of his family. Furthermore, the more relaxed lifestyle should not go unmentioned. It is determined by the Mediterranean and Balkan culture and the enjoyment of good food and drink. Albanian cuisine has much to offer, from fresh seafood on the coast to meat dishes from the mountains, and from strong coffee to a wide variety of wines. In Albania, there is said to be no McDonald's because in Albania the enjoyment of traditional food prepared with local ingredients is really lived out. Whether there is actually no McDonald's in Albania is not so easy to verify, but I think that is already a sign enough that in Albania they really value good and local food. Albania also has a rich and diverse history, which is reflected in a variety of historical sites and monuments, including Illyrian ruins, Roman amphitheaters, and Byzantine churches. There are buildings from different eras all over the country, so you won't get bored anytime soon. The next advantage is the favorable geographical location of Albania. Albania is well located in southeastern Europe and has borders with Montenegro, Kosovo, Northern Macedonia and Greece. It is also a short ferry ride of 72 kilometers from Italy. This makes it an ideal base for travel and exploration within the Balkan Peninsula and Italy. Albania is currently undergoing an economic transformation with an increasing number of business opportunities in various sectors. The country has also made considerable progress in attracting foreign investment. According to the World Bank, Albania has recorded average annual growth rates of about 3.5% since 2000. Sectors with high growth potential include tourism, agriculture, information technology and renewable energy, especially hydropower thanks to the mountainous terrain. To be fair, however, it should be mentioned that wages are still very low and it is better to immigrate with enough savings or a regular income stream from abroad or the internet. Another advantage is that Albania does not yet suffer from mass tourism. Albania is still considered rather an insider tip and therefore you won't experience annoying tourist streams. And finally, a not so serious upside of Albania, namely the fact that Albania's soil is riddled with more bunkers than Swiss cheese. They are scattered throughout the country and were built during the communist rule of Hoxha, who ruled the country from 1944 to 1985. Under Hoxha's leadership, Albania unfortunately became one of the most isolated and repressive states in the world. But fortunately, that time is behind us. Hoxha was obsessed with defending the country as he feared that Albania would be invaded both by Western and Eastern powers. although in reality there was little reason for such an invasion. To prepare for this feared attack, Hoxha ordered the construction of hundreds of thousands of bunkers spread throughout the country. Also known as mushroom head bunkers, they range from small one-person bunkers to large underground complexes. They were built with the goal that in the event of an invasion, every citizen would be able to escape to a bunker, much like in Switzerland today. Today, bunkers are a lasting symbol of the Hoxha era and stand in strong contrast to the open and welcoming character Albania has developed in the years since the end of communist rule. The bunkers are largely abandoned and some of them have been creatively reused as storage facilities, stables, cafes, art installations or even guest houses. They form a fascinating insight into Albanian history during the Cold War and the era of communist rule. Can you think of any other upsides? Feel free to let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.